early in the morning, get the kids off to school, rise and grind, pack a lunch or two, then get to work in a few. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rise and grind. Hey, hey. Rise and grind for your daily news. Rise and grind, grinding just for you. Rise and grind when you don't have a clue. Rise, we've got the scoop for you. Yeah. Rise and grind. Oh yeah, yeah. Rise and got the scoop for you. Rise and grind. Knowledge is power. Rise and we've got the scoop for you. Yeah.
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Okay. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, y'all. We do this every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. In case you don't know, today is Monday. Good Monday. Happy Monday to everyone. If I still got sleep in my eyes, that's because Brittany didn't wake me up on time.
That's probably true.
It's all her fault.
It's always my fault, right?
It's your fault. I mean, if Melissa could blame everybody, I could blame everybody. Shout out to everybody who's checking us out right now. I'm about to post everything because, look, I don't know if y'all been watching the internet, but Facebook has been deleting. Turn your phone down. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Facebook has been deleting a lot of videos and photos off of people's business accounts. My assumption is that they're about to start making business people pay for their storage for their videos.
Probably.
Yeah. So you ain't noticed that, Mike?
No, actually I haven't.
Yeah, they didn't delete a lot of people's videos.
That makes sense.
Like all of our videos. You can unmute everybody too. A lot of our videos on podcasts are gone. Switchplay TV
Wow.
gone.
I have to go back and check.
Yeah.
When did you know? You noticed that this weekend?
2 days. Yeah, it started last Friday. Dro, can you make sure his mic is on?
Check 1, 2, 1, 2.
Can
you hear me? I had an echo for a minute.
There you go.
Oh, now that.
Because you know what, I think your head was giving some interference on the. So
it didn't work.
That wasn't even funny.
Yeah, it didn't.
It's too
work.
early.
Too
And
soon.
it didn't work.
Okay. No, but seriously, so that's why I'm so thankful for everybody who participate in podcasting, because we got our own damn website. Go to simplypodcasting.com. You can always review us and check us out live with no interruptions. We don't get checked or get flagged, or that's the importance of having your own website. I feel like right now corporate white America has took things to a whole nother level. They like, first they start blocking the black creators on social media. Y'all heard about that, right?
Well, you can get flagged now. Anything on social media.
Yeah,
anything, especially Instagram. Like they definitely flagging.
But I like that's still that's Facebook.
Well, whatever.
Yeah,
just social media. Yes,
yeah.
they flagging.
But TikTok actually embraced black creators.
TikTok's the worst.
I was about to say I didn't think
worst.
TikTok was any better.
But they
block my singing.
But are they blocking are they blocking on YouTube? YouTube ain't really flagging, are they?
YouTube definitely flagging.
They'll flag for music.
Yeah,
for music,
yeah.
but they're not really flagging in anything else like content. Okay, yeah.
They be flagging.
No, it seems like they're a little bit more lenient than the other social media platforms.
Right.
Well, they are, because they realize what made them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The
They're a little
people
bit more.
made them, right?
Yeah, they're a little bit more lenient.
Facebook is not starting to give a damn about who did what. They just want everything to be theirs.
Well,
I feel like they are trying to pull more people over though, because I think that's why they're starting to pay more people for putting up reels.
Oh,
you talking about Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
You said
I think they're trying to convert. convert a lot of people that's using like TikTok. They're trying to convert a lot of people over. to them.
Oh, yeah. That would make sense. To just strictly use their streaming platform. That makes sense, yeah. I
Yeah,
can see
Rich,
that.
let me hear you talk, Rich.
Well, they're good for taking other people's stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Facebook.
Facebook.
You saw the movie.
From the beginning.
Y'all saw the movie.
From the beginning.
Hey, Rich, is your mic on? Check,
Is it on?
no,
Okay.
check your mic right here. The thing right here. There we go.
That makes more sense.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
yeah,
Check and see if the mic is on first.
yeah. Check one, mic.
What's up,
check.
Shelly?
So I think they really trying to censor, and I'm not a conspiracy thinker. I'm really thinking they're trying to censor the black voice, and that's just the truth. Some people say it ain't black or white, but I think it really is.
It is.
I think it is.
It is. They pick and choose. Like they will let some of the black stuff slide, but for the most part, they trying to shut us down.
As soon as you put something about money, especially.
Oh, don't talk about money or fixing your credit or nothing like that. They're like, oh, no, we can't afford that.
Right.
Well, yeah, because they keep raising the credit score.
What'd you say?
They keep raising the credit score. You know, 800 used to be like perfect. Now
Yeah.
it's up to like 900 or
Yeah.
1,000.
Are
They
you-
keep
are
raising
you
it.
for real?
I'm definitely
That I didn't know.
Yes.
I
So
thought it
the
was
800.
700 used to be
The
excellent.
bar.
Yeah, but now, so 800 was like perfect, right? So now your credit
Mike,
score
I'm
can
not gonna
go
lie. The
up
way you
even
look
higher.
like on screen, where your hand is over your face, like your lip is bugged, just big
What?
as hell.
Don't do Mike like that. Yeah.
Well, I have to keep it elevated.
You know,
because-
you know that come from all them Popeye goddamn jokes. I got. Now your arm look like Popeye.
It really does look. It really, yeah. It
I
does.
gotta find
A way to kind of.
Yeah, you say you gotta keep it elevated.
Here, go ahead and use one of these things right there.
Oh my God.
Just carry a pillow.
Right.
Yeah, I should, because once I lay it down, the blood rushing and the pain kicks in a lot stronger.
Get that little
And then it'll
sound
swell
thing
it.
right there. The little scrunchie.
I don't know if that's gonna.
Hold on.
So, in case y'all don't know, let me introduce myself. I'm sorry. My name is Miles Dixon. I'm the one and only the big homie. Hey, don't forget to like, share, and like if you can. But if not, fuck Facebook. Listen. So, to my right, we got none other than Slim Thicky.
Good morning. What's going on? What's going on?
Dang, wait, come on.
Yeah, what's going on?
You're not
I
ready
just
to be
was
up yet?
I mean, no, really. It was a busy weekend.
It was all
alright,
a
yeah.
dream.
No,
And we
it was
got
a dream. It was reality.
And we got the super producer. But we got the super producer,
Taking it
director,
out?
writer. But he's not here right now, so we're gonna settle for Richard Bass in the building, y'all. Richard Bass is in the building.
That's it.
No, Richard Bass.
Terrible.
Yeah, I do. You know, I do guest bad. I always have. Richard is a
Terrible.
phenomenal producer, director, writer.
And writer. Don't leave that out.
Richard also wrote. We ain't gonna talk about what me. It's all about them. But right now,
Oh, it's
Richard-
finally not about you.
Shut your ass.
That was lovely. That's why Facebook keeps censoring us.
Okay. Well, how about I smack the shit out you? What they do again?
I still
Then
got
it's
some more
gonna be-
promotion to do this
It's
week.
still
Come
gonna
on
be
now.
Protect black women.
Protect black women. So, Richard from what's the name of your production, Richard?
Chosen One Productions.
Chosen One Production. Give a round of applause. And also, I don't know what part Mike, Sweaty Mike, Mike Jefferson from Raw Voices played in it, but Mike has been a great comrade through everything that we have been done for the past. How long? 15? It's been 15 years.
It's probably been longer than that, but at least 15 years.
At least 15. So shout out to Mike. Mike, what part did you play in the Chosen One Productions or?
Executive producer
Oh! That's right.
Wow.
Let me somebody. Let me. I need.
and assistant director.
Okay, that's what's up.
Oh, you directed? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah.
It's crazy because it's been almost 10 years. It's been almost 10 years since we did
The play.
Yeah.
the play.
Because that was in what, 2013, right?
2013.
2013. Yep.
Wow.
Almost 10 years. So,
Richard, did you think it would get to this? Tell the truth. Okay, I don't want to ask your ass nothing. Mike, did you think it would get there?
At a certain point, I wasn't even thinking about it.
Right.
But then after a while, once we started doing movies, then that was one of the plays for sure. I said it has to be a movie.
Movie. That's what's up.
Okay, that's what that was my next question. Like, how did y'all come up with making that into a movie?
I knew, once I think Richard brought it up one day, and I was like, I'm in.
yeah.
I'm definitely in for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's dope.
Nice.
So, Richard, where did this movie derive from? We talking about the play, so people who watch it don't even know what the hell the play was.
Well, the play
Right.
was originally Entangled, right?
Yeah, but the people who watch it.
No,
don't
no,
know.
I know.
Right.
Go on.
You just want people to know that you know something.
No.
Okay.
Go on, Rich. I know a lot.
Brittany was part of a phenomenal cast of Entangled.
Was she?
Yes, she was.
That's
yes,
where
she
that
was.
stink walk came from.
That's where that stank walk was invented.
That stink ass walk, or that famous stink ass. I thought she had a booty and everything when she.
Yeah, no, the walk makes it look like that. But go on, Richard. Let Richard finish what he got.
The walk in them hills. I remember. Okay.
Yeah, so it really came from the stage play Entangled, and we had the phenomenal Heather J, who actually adapted it into the movie script.
So when you say adapted, most people who don't know, who's watching, really don't know what adapting a play script to a movie script mean. I know it sounds like they should know, but a lot of people want to cast. So can you tell them?
Yeah, for those cast technicians out there, when you adapt a movie script into a play script into a movie, there's two different types of scripts, and for film purposes, we added more to it than we can do on stage. For me, I couldn't do any more with the script itself, so that's why we had to hire someone to come in and redo some things and add some things to it, because I've been doing that same script since 2007.
Okay.
So
you had to have someone come in with some fresh eyes.
for some fresh eyes
Fresh
to
eyes
come
to
in.
see. Okay, and add some things to it.
Absolutely.
So did you like doing the play more, or did you like turning it into a film more?
That's a tricky question because both of them had its advantages. I'm a theater buff all day long. Day long. I'm a theater buff, so I'm a always love theater. And hopefully
that's right.
get back to doing theater next year. But I wanted to dibble and dabble into the film industry. But no, I'm going to say the play because we had a lot of fun. The movie was challenging in some areas, but
So what was one of the biggest challenges in the movie?
getting it done.
Okay.
That's always the big part.
Yeah,
Getting
I think
it done.
one of the things is anytime you're doing something good, you start getting attacked with different things. There's always going to be something coming from different ways. That's when you know you're doing something right.
It's Murphy's Law.
Yep.
Definitely Murphy's Law.
It's Murphy's Law. So how long did it take for you guys to actually film?
Tell them. Go ahead.
How long did it take to
Go
film the
ahead.
project?
Well, initially, initially 10 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 days, but we did have to go back and reshoot some stuff, so that added on 3 more days.
Yeah, about 3 more days.
Give a round of applause for wrapping up a movie in 13
days.
damn days. So I remember having a conversation with one of our comrades. I'm not going to say her name like Melissa or nothing like that. But
As soon as you said her, we already
and my other beautiful friend Nathan Talbot. I had said, y'all, we should start getting into where a movie could be shot, because I had read the first time I went to IMDb, they had said that Hitch was shot in 12 days. I was like, 12 days? And people here talking about it takes 7 to 8 months to shoot a movie. Then I got with somebody named Randy Holloway. He explained to me, well, a lot of people get what you call weekend actors. People only can shoot on the weekends, or that's when their free time is. But still, I'm like 8 months. You know what I mean? 7, 8 months. That's still a long time.
Yeah.
And then I seen when Dear Future Husband had wrapped up in 8 days. I called Melissa like, I thought you said that it couldn't be done under 10 days. And I'm so glad y'all was able to start moving forward, because how long did it take y'all to shoot your first film?
Ooh. Stay in your place.
Stay in your place.
That was Weekend Actors.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was Weekend Actors.
Right. So yeah, it was.
So it took longer, obviously.
About 3
a lot
months,
longer.
wasn't it? It was about 3. Was it 3 months? We started like
It's a little bit longer than that.
It was about. I said about 3 months.
about 3 months.
I thought about 4 months. I thought it was 4
It was about 3 months.
Wow.
And then something really bad happened. But then y'all came back and bounced back from that. And I thought that was really dope.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
That's the only reason I teared up at that movie premiere because I thought that was dope that it came together.
You teared up?
Yeah, I did.
He cries every once in a while.
Yeah, you know,
Every once in a while.
every once in a while, almost every movie.
I don't really cry.
Definitely every once in a
Him
while.
sensitive.
Yeah, well.
What you say?
Aw. He a big old
Not
teddy bear.
as sensitive to that damn arm if I bump him too.
No, you want to do that.
I'm just saying.
He's healing. See how you pick the fuck why he's trying to heal.
He heal better
We're
with a
gonna
little
leave,
bit
we
of
gonna leave
pain.
that arm alone. That
Yeah,
arm
leave my
will
arm
get
alone.
us cells.
Right.
Okay. Executive producer over there. What are you talking
Like, the
about?
arm getting sales. Anyway, shout out to everybody who worked. Can you give us a list of names who helped you worked on this project? Don't mention Mike Larry because I don't like him.
You already did.
So Mike Larry is one. We had Melissa Tyler, who was director and producer of the movie.
Oh, that's what's up. Shout out to Melissa.
We've had Julian Washington.
JDI.
JDI.
Hey, he be doing this damn thing. Look,
Yeah.
when I see
I'm not sure if I know Julian.
Jew.
Jew.
Okay, I don't
Like
think I
Jew,
know.
like he a black Jew, but he really got nappy hair, but it's woolly, but it's not.
No, I think I
So,
No, he got good hair now. He got good hair now.
So no, but when I say Jew, I remember if he come, I remember when he had the Canon T3. So that's how long
T2.
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 So stay in your place.
T2I. Yep.
Oh, and for everybody who know that just got different connections to where the microphone could go inside the camera. So wow, that's dope.
Yeah.
So he grew out of. So this was shot in 4K. Right. 6K.
No, 6K. Yep.
6K.
Ooh.
6K.
And it looks very good.
Yeah. Yes.
I have been on a journey of learning a whole lot about cameras.
Did you learn anything?
Okay, no,
didn't
but
think so.
that was the point. No, but it's serious, and I think he did a great job on the, and whoever colored it did a great job because a lot of cameras don't catch black people texture a lot of times.
Yeah, it is hard to light us. You have to be really good at lighting us because it's kind of hard to light us.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I know eventually, with our next film, that's why I like to take my time. I'm not out trying to just throw films out because I want to make sure we have, me and Mike talked about this before, I want to make sure we have the correct finances in place. So even the next film we have, we want to be able to hire a lighting tech. That's what they're there for, to be able to light. You know, I seen somebody's post on a comment that said, I'd be glad when Detroit filmmakers learn how to light.
Right.
I mean, because listen, this is very important. So, by me being in the journalism business, people don't know who I am. So, you know, Mike, sometimes I just be in rooms and people don't know what I do or nothing. So, now they got what you call Facebook rooms, right? That they allow journalists to come inside. So I'm in there with Chicago filmmakers, Atlanta filmmakers, Philadelphia filmmakers, a lot of filmmakers, and that's all they be talking about is Detroit, right? Like our goal is to surpass them because they don't use their tools wisely, right? And one of the comments was why people don't write for what their budget is. Why they write outside of their budget. And I found out different. And then me and Richard talked yesterday, right? He said, the first thing he said was, well, man, when I write what I know we can handle. You feel me? And that was smart. You know?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't.
Well, a lot of people aren't smart. But I will say that since I've known Richard, you do take your time and you make sure things is meaningful and it's a purpose, and you don't just put things out just to put things out.
Richard
so
take
I
his
definitely
time.
would say
He
that you
definitely
take
take
your
his time.
time, and
Especially
you like to produce quality work.
Yes,
Absolutely.
So I definitely respect that. Yeah.
Richard like a lot. He would take his time like me, like the way he walk across the parking lot very slowly. I
think he walks a little faster than you.
So what?
I knew something ignorant was coming.
I mean, you're literally a turtle. Literally a turtle.
Anyway, all right. So, Mike, what was your most fondest moment on doing the film? And hold on, 2 questions. And what has been your favorite film to work on thus far?
You can't ask that question.
I can't ask that.
Favorite
man.
film to work on? I don't want to say I had a favorite.
Good answer. Go ahead.
But I just got finished working on Rotten with Tanja and Melissa.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tanja and Melissa.
And Melissa pushed me into pretty much directing the majority of the movie.
It's good.
So
She's good for that.
I don't want to say
stretching
like
you.
it was right. So it kind of forced me into doing more of what I didn't think I could do.
Directing.
So I actually enjoyed that a lot.
I'm gonna call him Ike Jr.
He was that bad? You was that bad?
It wasn't me.
Yes, you was. What'd you do? What'd you do?
Nothing.
You got to give me one example of what you did. For you to get Ike Jr., I need one example.
It wasn't me.
Well, when we
It
listen
was
to
Ike.
It wasn't me.
Oh, that was your alter ego.
It was-
So what did the alter ego Ike do? You just got really frustrated
I'd rather not say him.
You were that frustrated?
Yeah, I was frustrated.
Wow.
Well, I know one thing you wasn't doing. You wasn't like, look, come on, let's get this.
Is that what happened to the arm? You were that frustrated you hit something on set? Or?
No, actually, how this happened, I was, picking up a box, and the box was falling, so I tried to hurry and catch the box, and I snapped something. Didn't realize it, so I was working on it for like months and didn't realize I was making it worse.
Wow.
He was being Kobe. Playing injured. Okay, cool.
Being a man, I didn't realize it was that bad, so I didn't think nothing of it.
So when the doctor came in, he come in like this.
No, I don't think he made that face.
What was his facial expression when he came in to tell you?
It
that was it.
wasn't that.
So it was that. Okay.
It was
that.
They come in with the straight face. They just come in like, so what were you doing?
You like, if you don't get to the damn point, tell me what's wrong with me, Doc.
No, so Mike, do you find yourself enjoying being in front of the camera or behind the camera?
Good answer.
I like both, because people always ask me like, what's my favorite part of entertainment? I just love entertainment. Period. I just love being able to entertain people. So whether I'm behind the camera, in front of the camera, I just love it.
So being behind the camera as the director, did you see things differently for the actors, or
Yes.
even as yourself for an actor?
Yes, that's how I feel like it was easier for me to direct, because I know what actors go through and what they want to hear from a director. So it was easy for me to adapt to it.
So as a director, like what were you looking for from the actors?
More emotions.
Okay.
That's what I would say. More emotions, because a lot of times people just act and they can do the body movements, but then the facial expression won't match the body movement or what they're saying.
Yeah, you know what? We're filming right now. I go in at 3 today. And Miles, you'd be surprised that this one is a 5-day shoot for a feature.
I heard.
And it's crazy, but, Jillian is in this film. And she's phenomenal when it comes
She's
down.
good.
I believe.
Especially when it comes down to your facial expressions, matching your emotion and bringing more out.
That's what tell the story.
Yeah.
Your face tells the story.
It tells a story. And I've always said all the time is that when I'm directing or what I want to see, I want to be able to see the emotion without anything being said. If you can exhibit that, if you can bring that out, that helps make you an even better actor or actress.
I know one of the things you'll probably hear me say a lot, within directing is I'll say this without saying it. So like, if I want a certain, like facial expressions, for example, I say what the hell, but don't say what the hell. I just need that facial expression.
And what would it be?
The hell? Or what they say the black people look when something.
While you playing, that's what dogs do. Dogs like. I think that's some of the funniest stuff on TikTok. The dog reactions. Y'all seen that lately? Is one guy, he got some Dobermans.
Yeah.
And he be clowning.
Yeah.
Anyway. So we about to go to the trailer, because when I seen it, I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was very, very dope. Mike Larry even did a good job.
Mike Larry even did a good job.
Yeah, he even did a good job. So let's go to the trailer and we'll be right back, y'all, right after this.
Well, this right here, this ain't right, man. You wrong if you don't go humble yourself and go talk to Danielle.
Look, we been off. What you thought, dinner was gonna change something?
Damn, can you sit down so we can talk?
Oh, girl, just put your foot down and let him never forget that you can always do better.
Okay, I love Demetrius. What is wrong with y'all?
So that's how you feel?
That's how I feel. You know why? Because you could be a better man, but you won't even try.
To be honest, bro, I think she cheated on me.
Danielle?
Yeah.
Never, man.
You know he cheating on you, right? Everybody know about the thought that work at the boutique. I know who you are, Danielle.
It's time you be a man. Get your life together. Find your purpose. And stop blaming everybody and fighting. Meech, man. Meech.
I didn't raise you to run out on her at a time like this.
Don't you see I'm trying to change? Just take my advice. Stay single.
Man, you don't go get a new girl that's younger and built like Jessica Rabbit. Little booty all bounced around, man.
Hey, man.
All right. Here we go. Live and direct. That was the trailer, y'all, from Intimate Betrayal. Whoever did that cover for the visual, he did a good job.
Gee, I wonder who that was.
It wasn't nobody. They probably got somebody from Fiverr. Rich only got that sentence. So, Mike, Richard, what did you see? Did you see a great transition or transformation between the stage play to movie?
It is. It is. The story is similar,
Right.
but there are some transitions in there. You will see some things that's the same, and you'll see some things that's expanded upon, more character development, I would say. Because on stage, you can only keep so much going. You can only tell so much.
Right.
So in the movie, we were able to tell a little bit more. We was able to dive into characters a little bit more.
Speaking of diving, any sex scenes?
Well, is that a
Well,
Right.
yes? Is that a yes?
It's just the
Or
way
are
he
they
asked.
implied? He always asking those type of questions. Or are they implied?
well,
You might see a snippet or something,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. You know, we
No, not a nipple, a snippet.
he said,
I'm sorry.
we ain't showing no nipples.
No.
Not on purpose.
So the question. So the reason why I asked that question
not on
because
purpose.
y'all had a couple of tassels go
Wow.
loose. That'd be a good video of tassels going wild. So when you did the transformation or transition from play to film, Richard, was you nervous? And Mike, when you first had the vision, did you actually believe like, yeah, it could really go down?
Yeah, I believed it. Like I said, once Richard said he wanted to do a movie, I was like, yeah, I'm down for it because I definitely seen the vision ahead of time.
That's dope.
Who came up with the new title?
It's probably an argument. It probably was an argument.
When I say we had so many titles, we were in a text group and we had like so many titles just going back and forth, just, and it was like, oh, that sounds good. Then we Googled or looked up, like, dang, that title's already out there. All right, what about this? Dang, that was out there. It was like we kept having good ones, but it was just like they kept being taken. And then we got the Intimate Betrayals, and it was like, boom, that's it.
Let's go with. You know, it had to be a thing because my business partner, she like, well, no, this is what we sticking with now.
Right. Yeah, just cut it.
Like, no, this is it. This is it.
This is it.
We good.
And she done it. All right. Okay. All right.
But yeah, so that was it. You know, I was actually I think I was okay with this one because we had already done Chocolate Kiss, being our first film, you know. So coming on to doing this, it was a little bit more easier. It was a little bit more easier to do it, you know.
In what ways was it easier?
Because we've already, you know, after doing Stay in Your Place was the first one we were doing. And then the more you do the movies and things, you know, you're learning and you're growing from each experience. So by this being our third one as partnerships, you know, it became easier. Even though I've worked on several other ones, anytime I go on set, I'm always learning what to do, what not to do, what to bring on to to our set when we go to do our next movie. So it just made it a lot easier.
So what is something that you kind of carry to each set? Like some type of principle or something that you have?
A lot of coffee.
You know, I think I'm just firm on not wasting people's time.
Okay.
You know.
Yes.
So I'm so firm. If I feel like okay, we spending way too much time talking about is this hair really gonna make a difference, right? You know, I'm like, yeah, no, okay, let's just move. If y'all don't like the hair, just move them. So just do this. We're not about to spend 25 minutes, you know, talking about if this hat looks right in this light here.
Right, 2 shots could have got done by then.
Yeah, so I'm a firm believer of let's not waste people's time. Let's not waste our time.
What I have noticed about y'all do give new people new chances. Y'all don't always have the same faces, which some may deem is not a good idea, but and some can deem is a good idea. Right.
Well, you know, I look at it like this. Even when I started Chosen One Productions, it was always to give other people opportunities to shine and to move forward. You know, of course, in business, you want to make money. But if I can see other people start to shine, you know, and move forward, and we've seen several people that's worked with us go off into doing sitcoms and television series and different things. And I'm happy. Right. I'm happy to see that growth. You know, because when you see somebody go from just mediocre, then next thing you're like, man, they on this series here. They on, you know,
right.
It's great. It's a great feeling.
Okay.
So you like just creating a platform for others, basically, is what you're saying.
That was my favorite thing in life to do, was always to give people opportunity and chances. Like I tell people, I use my vowels: A, accountability; E, execute; I, work in integrity; O is for opportunity; U is for unify other people and create your resources; and Y, because it's motherfucking yours. That's the bottom line. And
how long did it take you to come up with that?
It was one day. It was like one day we was on air, and I just came up with it because, you know, God works through me like that. Other than pickle juice,
coffee. Don't leave the coffee out.
Or coffee,
or anything really.
Or I was just gonna say anything. You know,
being
around Miles.
Hello, I'm here. I'm right here.
Let's not forget about Atlanta.
Oh my Lord.
So, ain't the Pistons in the playoffs? No. So,
all right, you want to change the subject? Right? You see that beating action?
Hey, look, listen, Atlanta was terrible for everybody except for me. I just think people who go on bus trips should really know how their gastric system works. I tore that whole Coliseum up.
Tow it up. But anyway, to change the subject or go back on something that you have mentioned.
Quit gassing me up. Go ahead.
I'm about to gas you up again.
Go ahead.
I know you were talking about what did you ask about how did I feel about doing Entangled or whatever? How, you know, what was the thought process or whatever? And Daddy, I Love Him.
Okay.
That's another one that, you know, once the thought came up of doing that as a movie, I'm right there for that one too.
Praise God! Look at God!
And for anybody that don't know, Daddy I Love Him is Miles' stage play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I would love to see that as a movie.
Are we gonna see it as a movie?
Very soon.
Very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that in the works?
Well,
Is in the works?
we waiting for after Richards and Mike's thing is over with, then we coming to the table.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
Nice.
We're casting.
we casting.
Nice.
And we already got it. I like to thank everybody at the Academy for this. Okay, so
What up, Ali?
in the film world today, Richard and Mike, and I hate when people say Detroit filmmaking. Oh, no pun intended. Because by the way, Darren is doing Detroit Filmmakers Awards this Saturday.
Sunday.
This Sunday,
22nd.
The 22nd at the African American Museum. I advise everyone to just go out, do some, be supportive, go out and meet new people, new producers, directors, DPs, APs, ADs, AIs, whoever you can meet in the industry to really start to understand how this thing works. But I hate when people put a negative annotation on Detroit filmmakers, right? It's almost worse than saying, you a local artist. No, motherfucker, I just live here, and you so happen to be able to bump into me. Because I remember the guy who played Troy in Troy. He played Troy in
Waiting Exhale.
No. Why in every black movie is a Troy?
It's a Troy.
He played Troy in
Fences was a Troy.
in Tyler Perry movie. Why Did I Get Married?
Played Troy.
The sheriff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually Melissa's friend Diane's cousin. Right?
Okay.
So I wound up bumping into him one day, and he was normal. You know what I mean? Everybody think people who be on screen like they some robots and shit. And I'm like, and he was normal, and everybody like just. I'm like, excuse me, lady. you know what I mean? It's like, do you get that, Mike? When people see.
I ain't made
I had a feeling.
I ain't made it that far yet.
You know, it's only when he starts singing.
When the ladies come, that's when the ladies come.
Or it's either ladies or rats. Or it could be both.
I was gonna say.
You didn't say that. You about to say that?
I was about to say that.
No, Mike has a wonderful voice. If y'all can't get a chance, go check out his video.
But I say you got a little celeb. I'm not gonna say you don't.
Mike got some celeb.
You know, he Mike from Detroit. That's Mike from Detroit. Come on.
No, he's sweaty Mike from Detroit. You ain't see him on the Kim Whitley show?
Yeah, I did.
When that guy was like, tell me more about Sweaty Mike.
Yeah, no, I see him on there, yeah.
That's funny.
What's your name? Oh, I'm Mike. Mike from Detroit.
Mike from Detroit.
See, Mike from Detroit.
That's funny.
You know how to represent the D.
Well, while you playing Little Elijah, and what's the name Elijah? Kim's son? You forgot
Josh.
the boy? Josh. He looked like Reg. Anyway.
They share the same eye.
I ain't say that, Reg. That was your brother.
So, as filmmakers, how do you guys feel about? Because you know it's been in the talk about getting the film incentive back here. So, as filmmakers, like, how do you guys feel about that? And are you looking for it to come back, or
if it's beneficial for us?
If it's beneficial.
Yeah, because I kind of almost forgot about it.
Yeah, because right now what we're doing is.
Do you feel we need it in Detroit now because of what's going on?
Well,
we don't.
We
really.
don't, yeah. Because the incentive is for people who making like over $3 million, $4 million where they can tell the difference. But I would say this, if there was a person who actually can speak for the independent filmmakers, right? And create a projected plan for independent people so they can have a particular break and or fund, hypothetically speaking. Everybody who come in here and spend $20, $30 million, at least 1% need to go to a pot to where independent filmmakers could dive into and get some type of formal grant. You know what I mean? That would probably be the best way to for independent people to get into the game and get something out of it. Right now, the budgets that independent people have anywhere between $50,000 to $80,000. That's not no tax incentive. That's like gas money. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So we just gotta. That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I would love for Mike Richard, myself, and people who understand group economics to move forward and go for it in order to make laws and change for independent entertainment people. The rappers had a chance a while ago. They fucked that up. Okay. But now I think the filmmakers is our last, the filmmakers in Michigan is our last hope for independency on getting funded properly. So that's my soapbox moment right there. And all praise due to the arm. Mike over there thinking Thanos.
He's up to the arm.
Yeah.
Would you leave his arm alone?
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna get the Thanos thing put on there.
Thanos, it's Thanos. Thanos.
Whatever.
He said, I'm gonna get the Thanos.
Thanos.
Oh, Thanos. Anyway, so in the film world, I just really realized distribution has been a big part. Dennis Reed has been doing this thing in regards of him and his partners over there at Homestead. I just tell people, I think we as a collective, if we doing film or any form of entertainment that's visual, I think we just really need to be mindful on the imagery that we put out there.
Yeah.
And
Agreed.
I'm really proud of you guys. Y'all have not put no negative form of energy out there. Y'all, every move y'all did had a lesson behind it, and it was honorable. And I just think most people don't think like that, and they just going to get a bag, right? Ice Cube said in his last album, "Fuck a bag, give me an envelope." I'd definitely rather have the envelope than a bag.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Where do you, I know, Richard, we gonna talk. Me, you, Mike, we gonna talk about Daddy, I Love Him. But there's a whole lot of other projects we can do. We got a whole new team brewing over there at the Hub on 9 Mile. And me and Britt, we've been vibing. We got some things that we've been talking about that we need to bring to fruition. Did I say the right fruition?
No.
That's close.
Fruition. It's like fruit. Forget it. Don't worry about it. Forget it. Don't worry about it.
You be like, you know, black men don't even want to say free no more. Like, anyway, so
you can't say fruit?
Okay. Nah, it won't
Okay,
come
so
out.
continue. This is going all another place. It's going all the way left.
With your premiere you got coming up, right? You got a premiere coming up when?
Oh, our premiere will be May 21st, this upcoming Saturday.
Yes, May 21st.
And where's that going to be at?
I'm about to say, when you finish?
At the Bel Air.
I'm asking him.
Luxury Cinema.
It ain't your premiere.
Which is on 8 Mile off of Van Dyke.
East 8 Mile, 10100 East 8 Mile Road.
I'm about to say 10100 East 8 Mile.
His sound better. All I heard is 1000. That's all I heard.
I think you got Miles haterism. I don't know. You sound like about people I know.
Never.
That's good. So, what time does it start?
Red carpet premiere starts at 7 p.m. Movie is at 8.
They had said that already.
Shut your ass up. I can't stand your little ass with the big head. So, with the premiere, I seen on Facebook, you said tickets moving. So you were saying tickets moving fast, so you better hurry up and get it?
Basically.
Okay. I can tell by that look.
Getting.
So y'all gonna have, shout out to the premiere Beautiful Noise this past weekend. They did a great job, dude.
Congratulations to them.
Congratulations, y'all. Yeah. I was supposed to be there, but I was too sick to get up and go.
I couldn't even get there.
I bought my ticket, though.
Okay. And you know what? Somebody said to me, buying a ticket is not support. And I kind of agree. The reason why I say that,
say, why not?
because it's nothing like nobody presence being there, right?
I get it.
And at the same time, like, I couldn't be there because I have my daughter, and I couldn't find nobody to babysit, and she's 10, so.
But I think it's all support. Even if you buy a ticket, if you promote, if you tell people about it, like all of that still is support. And I think we need to start looking at that as well, because you can't be everywhere all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So. Yeah, we need to stop looking at it like that.
I mean, I can't mention how many times I've missed Mike's or Richard's premiere.
Yeah, but you're still supporting. You give them a platform to talk about it. You still, you know what I mean? Like all of that is support.
Oh, they know where my heart is.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like we need to start looking at it like that's still support.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean?
That's go ahead. I was gonna say one of the things I always do is I try to make sure I buy my ticket ahead of time. I'm not perfect at it because sometimes I do be, slacking, but I try to buy my ticket ahead of time. So whether I can make it or not make it, at least I know they have my money. Right. So I'm trying to support as soon as I can and as best as I can.
And I respect that. It's because it's so much. There's so much going on. So you want to
every weekend.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you're trying to support everybody, and you don't want people to feel like, oh, you support this, you don't support that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, you do what you can.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this live and direct. While I got Richard and Mike here, and Brittany and Tro here, I'm in the process of developing something that a person can take their film and go all over the country with it and at least premiere it. Okay? I think the problem is we do premieres here, right? And then we forget, and then we go straight to distribution, right? We don't know who watching our films. We know who the fans are because we have no way to tell. There's nobody coming in, nobody checking in when they get to the film place. You know what I mean? I think we use our tools every day, but we don't use it the day we really need it. I have not yet seen no one do a Facebook check-in for a film premiere yet. I'm just asking everybody to start using their tools that they have that's equipped directly in their hands so y'all could keep a track of these people. Because this is a way to keep a track of these people and these people. So when you do something next, you know what I mean, it's easier. And it gets easier and easier every time. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So,
So you're trying to like focus on like a target audience.
Yeah, so the filmmakers,
so you know who you talk to.
So the filmmakers know who their audience is. It's hard to know who the hell your audience is if you don't know who they are.
Right. Right. That's
That
true.
makes sense.
And it becomes it's like you working double hard every time you do something. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, because if you use Tyler Perry, like he has a particular audience, and that's who he writes for, and either you like it or you don't.
Right.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
And I don't even think he has a particular type.
I didn't say type. He had audience.
No, I mean he definitely have audience, but I don't think he have a particular audience in the sense of that's all who watch him. Because I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't a big Tyler Perry fan in films, right? Until I seen Boo. I laughed all the way through the whole thing. It's only because it was funny as hell. I never thought none of his films was just funny as hell. I know they have funny parts, but Boo, I laughed through that whole damn thing.
With his work, either you like it or you don't.
Very true.
That's what I mean as far as that's the audience that he, he caters to.
But also, if it wasn't, like I told people,
It's that writer.
yeah. What you say?
What is the writer?
It's the writer.
Yeah, which one? I mean, excuse me, I'm sorry.
I just said it was the writer.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Take it how you want.
Okay, but yeah. So, and that's another thing. People here got Tyler fever. They think they can actually direct, produce, and everything to a film, and that's y'all kind of stupid if you understand what these particular titles mean.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know, I think for me, I'm not really stuck on title. As long as we have a great project coming forward, I'm not stuck on a title. You know,
right.
I want to give everybody their credit where credit is due. You know, but when it comes down to me, at the end of the day, I'm just Richard.
Right. So she could be your head assistant, because that boy big. She got a big old head.
It's full of brains. I'm smart.
I know. So you could be his head director. So overall, hold on.
Yeah. That's how you talk.
Rewind.
That's that coffee.
Overall, Richard, and then we'll go to Mike. The film industry in Detroit has been flourishing to where it's number one, right? I tell people I never want to be number one. I'd be a happy number two, number three.
Why don't you want to be number one?
Because you can't go no further than number one but down. And it's nothing like saying, yeah, you were here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And now you're not there.
Why you can't just stay there?
You can't.
I think it's harder to stay there than because you're trying to always find something to reinvent yourself to stay up there.
Yeah,
and it can get crazy. Now, if you can do it, there's only so many people that stay number one. Michael Jackson didn't always stay number one.
No,
he made hits.
No one ever stayed.
You're not gonna stay number one, but you're gonna stress
consistency.
yourself out trying to stay at number one.
Consistency is great, and if you remember, Snapple's whole campaign was "We're number two, we're number two," right? Which made sense, and they was happy about being number two. You know how hard it is to be number two in the beverage business. So I think what's going to happen, and I see it coming, and I think I'm going to say it first. I'll make a prediction. I believe a new wave of filming is going to come about. I think we're going to be a part of that new wave. I'm going to include myself because I have not yet did a film yet, but I believe we're going to be a part of that. We're going to be a new part of that new wave, only because it's going to be a break in between being number one and falling down. And then while it's falling down, it's gonna be a group of people that's gonna come in between and be able to cast their anchor in and be right there. So that's my prediction on this area. What do you think about that, Richard?
I think
okay. I don't even like your answer, man.
Because I'm trying to go back to the question because you was about to ask the question.
Right. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, wait, what was the question that he just asked? Because your whole thing was because Detroit's number one.
Yeah, right.
With the filmmaking.
I asked the
but
question.
then you want to be number two.
I asked the question.
You don't want to be number one. So that's what was the question?
I just asked the question. I just gave you a whole scenario of it. Do you feel?
This is a question.
Do you feel?
This is an actual question.
Do you feel that Detroit is going to have a moment to where they're going to drop down in rankings in order to come up with better material? Is that right? No.
That's the question, but I don't think they're going to drop down.
I don't think it's going to drop. There's so many people out here that's making great films, here in Detroit. I think as long as all I can say is I see what we're doing here as a whole. I see what we're doing individually. And all I can say is let's just keep doing it and making quality films. That's all. We'll be there.
Right.
I'm with Richard. I don't think it's going to go down. I think people are just going to rise to the occasion because it's a lot of people that are challenging each other to make better content and have better content. And like he said, he's just getting better and better every time you do a project. So he said on his next project, his focus is, hey, I want to hire somebody that's going to help me with lighting, make lighting look better.
Right.
So you're only going to continue to get better. But I think as filmmakers here in Detroit, the idea is to keep an open mind and accept all of the criticism, positive, negative, whatever it is, so that we can get
move
better.
forward. Yeah.
Because we have everything here in Detroit.
Yeah.
Yep.
People love Detroit.
Yep. I think it's going to actually bring more people towards us.
It's already happening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
happening.
It is.
The thing is for us to continue to get better.
Right. It's going to, because I feel like we're already in the process of getting better at what we're doing. And excuse me.
Oh, okay. You need some water?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's what the water's there for.
What was her name?
People are, starting to notice us more. Just like, I don't know if you remember at one point, like the plays were like just crazy. Almost just like how the film is right now.
Yeah.
And I know the celebrities is like, dang, like,
yeah.
It's always a play going on in Detroit. Yeah. And now I feel like it's the same with the movies.
Yeah,
but the only thing with the plays just kind of.
Yeah. The celebrities been looking at Detroit.
But I think they're going to start like trying to work with a lot of us.
I just want
on their own.
I want our Detroit filmmakers just to keep an open mindset about using other people. The one thing, and I talk to a lot of different people, and I try to talk to more the fan base that's not in a film industry because that's what really matters. So one of the biggest thing is where I hear the actors saying the same thing is they're like, well, I see the same people in all the Detroit movies, so ain't nobody else out here. And these are the people that actually, these are the people that actually really matter. Not saying, well, our opinion as filmmakers really don't matter because if we want the money to come in, if we want the financial part to come in, then it's the people that are watching that really matters, and their opinion is what matters. It's not ours at all, you know. So when I hear that, it makes me say, okay, so we're moving in the right direction to keep trying to find new talent, you know. And it's not a knock against the people that are making their money, the actors that are in these movies, because guess what? They're great. They're great at what they do.
Right.
And this is why they keep getting hired, you know. But at some point, if you want these movies to keep continuing, put at least one of them in there, but surround them with more new talent, to keep things going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. Don't just keep filling all your movies in because you know that this person is going to get it done. And that's great. We know they're going to get it done. We know we can call on certain people to get it done, you know. But when I say, okay, you were in 18 movies that's coming out this year.
Yeah, I think that's overkill. When it comes down to it, I really think too, just as well as more people need to be groomed in the opportunities in front of the camera. I think people need to have opportunities in the back of the camera as well. I think there need to be more hands and legs on set. Like you said, lighting is very important. We know how much lighting normally costs.
Yeah,
I mean, on a daily basis, and then we ain't talking about a three lighting kit.
Yeah.
And when I seen when I seen the lighting crew, it was like almost 13 of them, and I was like,
yeah, it's a master.
This is
an art form too. That lighting,
it's an art.
Yeah,
you know, you have lighting in the daylight. They was outside with
and
lights.
they still had lights. Yeah, it's an art form to that.
And they had two people holding deflectors.
Yeah.
And even when you got different colors,
Yeah.
like two people with different colors and things like that, how they
That's
light you, and what your
crazy.
clothing
Yeah.
is and things like that. Like that's what people aren't understanding it, because film is really technical. It's a lot of technical work in film, and I agree. I do think people should learn behind the scenes as well. You'll find it even more interesting than being on the camera.
Yeah,
because you're a little limited being in front of the camera if you think about it.
So y'all just gave me an idea. So 2024, I will be opening up my school called Entrepreneurs of Detroit, and it's of technology, business. Now it's going to be film and health. So as well as health, film, business, technology. So y'all just gave me an idea. So I think I know how to. I'm gonna put that together, and maybe we can get Professor Richard Bass and Professor Mike Jefferson come by.
And you can have like a acting coach come in and do some things like that. Yeah, definitely.
Because there's nothing.
Because they taking it out of the schools.
They didn't took it.
Yeah,
out.
It's out. Like it's just gone.
Specs is at Lawrence Tech now, and it's too much for most people.
Yeah.
And I don't think people really necessarily have to have a degree and know how to work a camera. But I think they need to be trained properly.
Yeah, I think it's all training.
Yeah, everything is training. Like I said, and this whole thing is art. It's an art form.
Yeah.
So, where are you going to stay in that grade school, kindergarten level of art, or are you going to move forward? You know, it was cute when you drew the little circle and drew the little stick figure. You know,
it was even better when you made it move.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know, but at some point, when are you going to go from that stick figure to something more grander on a greater scale? You know, if that's where you want to stay and you still have that fan base, you know, I call it that Sing for Jesus fan base. You know what that is, right? When that little kid get up there and do that Easter speech, or that little kid get up there and sing,
I want
and
my
those,
Easter bunny
and those church mothers on the front row sing for Jesus, baby, because they already know
and they can't
sing. You know, but it's cute. So sing for Jesus. You know, Jesus is the only one that gonna love you, baby. That type of thing.
With that voice. like you got a face only a mother can love.
You know,
right.
Yeah, at some point you have to elevate from there. That's why I say, you know, in each theme that we do, we want to actually get greater. We want to do more. We want to be better. You know, I encourage when folks come up and say, hey, I like this, but this right here, we're our own worst critics. I know we'll sit and look at something. We're
like, man, that's trash.
Even with our own stuff, we're like, okay, that's why I'm waiting. We're going to look at the film today. Yeah. Intimate Betrayals, coming May 21st.
And May 21st, Bel Air Theater.
Yes.
Red carpet, 7 p.m. Movie starting on time. They do not play.
We don't play.
Richard does not
8
play.
p.m. Red carpet. I really appreciate y'all coming by. Mike, before we get out of here, and Richard, if you start with you, Mike, if you give anyone any advice in this field of work, what would you give them?
Quality. Just make sure you have quality work. Make sure you put time into what you're doing, and not just trying to just throw something out there just to get a quick buck.
There you go. Richard, you?
Along with quality, I'm going to add consistency.
Ooh. Consistent quality. That's what's up. Brittany, you?
Keep going. Keep going.
That's what's up.
Keep going.
On that note, Mike, tell people where they can find you at.
You can find me on everything. Mike Raw Voices, MikeRawvoices.
Yeah,
He literally said on everything. Wait a minute.
I'm glad he said balls. The first time he said balls, and I was making sure that it went right. No. Richard, with you?
I'm on Instagram under Chosen One Productions. Facebook is Richard Bass.
Okay.
Website www.chosen1productionsllc.com.
There you go. And you, Britt?
You can find me on Facebook, Brittany Chanel, Instagram, it's me, Brittany Chanel, here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. You can catch me on Switchplay tonight at 7. And you can see me on Tubi pretty soon with the Always Consequences. And I got some commercials, TV photo shoots, and some other stuff coming up.
And she bringing out ET too.
Ignorant.
Home.
That was my favorite part. But I cried when he died. I thought he died when I was little. I was like 8 years old. He was sick.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Listen, I'm sorry, y'all, for one who bring us to you, the one and only engineer right now who bringing us to you with his iPad, iPhone, all them sorry ass Samsungs. Dro is in the building. Y'all give him a round of applause. My name is Miles Dixon. You can find me MDixon313 on Instagram, Miles Dixon, the Mediapreneur. On Facebook, catch me on the Rising Ground Show, morning show, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. On Girth, Tuesday nights, 9:30-ish. So that means between 9:30 and 10 we'll be on because we got to switch over. It's a long story. Never mind. And then you can find me also on Brainstorm with Miles Dixon Thursday nights at 7 p.m. And then 9 o'clock on Thursdays with The Truth with Cap, Grant, and Sean P. And we want to go out, Dro. Let's go out with the trailer, okay? Dro, where can they find you at, real good?
Everywhere on everywhere. BESTADDIT. That's Best Static everywhere.
Okay, Best Static everywhere. All day long. Until next time. See y'all later. Peace.
Bye.
Peace out.
But this right here, this ain't right, man. You wrong if you don't go humble yourself and go talk to Danielle.
Look, we been off. What you thought, dinner was gonna change something?
Damn, can you sit down so we can talk?
Oh, girl, just put your foot down and let him never forget that you can always do better.
Okay, I love Demetrius. What is wrong with y'all?
So that's how you feel? That's how I feel. You know why? Because you could be a better man, but you won't even try.
To be honest, bro, I think she cheated on me.
Danielle?
Yeah.
Never, man.
You know he cheating on you, right? Everybody know about the thought that work at the boutique. I know who you are, Danielle.
It's time you be a man. Get your life together. Find your purpose. And stop blaming everybody and fight. Meech, man. Meech.
I didn't raise you to run out on her at a time like this.
Don't you see I'm trying to change? Just take my advice. Stay single.
Man, you don't go get a new girl that's younger and built like Jessica Rabbit. Little booty all bounced around, man.
Hey, man.
Up early in the morning, get the kids off to school.